Here's another example of little faith or no faith. Again, it's tied to doubt, insecurity, whether it's your identity, provision, protection, or uncertainty, fear, anxiety. So let's look at Mark 4, verse 37. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm. He said to his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." So listen. It is very evident, okay? So listen, there are a lot of things that testify to what we have learned so far. Like I said, faith requires what? A person, knowledge of the person or experience, a decision about that knowledge or experience, and then action, okay? So they woke Jesus up saying, "Don't you care?" So right then and there, the fear is clouding their judgment. Like, of course Jesus cares. But they had enough sense or enough knowledge to know that he is Jesus. He can do something about this. However, they were terrified. They was insecure in what? Protection. Like I said, when Jesus talks about little faith or no faith, it coincides with doubt or insecurity, with identity, provision, protection, or again, anxiety or fear of the unknown. The end of this chapter, right, in verse 41, it says they were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this?" So even in the passage, it says that they said, "Who is this?" It's their lack of knowledge of who God is. You understand? Faith is about the person and your knowledge and experience with that person. As Jesus walked on earth, he was giving people that knowledge of him, experiencing him, evidence, grace. I talked about this in a prior video.